Hey guys, Crypto Haze here, back once again with another cryptocurrency video. Now in this video we're going to look at cryptocurrency wallets. I know you've been waiting a long time, I've been promising for a long time. Cryptocurrency wallets is a big subject. There's a whole bunch of different types of wallets and there's a huge selection of them, all with their different features and functions. Pros and cons, the whole 9 yards. So it's a complicated subject. So I've gone ahead and selected several that will hopefully fit just about every need. Hopefully. So let's get into it. There are basically 4 different types of cryptocurrency wallets. I say at least because some of the types can be subdivided. But I'm going to try to keep it simple as I can. And so the way I've broken it down is 4 basic types. There's the web wallet, the software wallet, the hardware wallet, and the paper wallet. Alright. So the web wallet is one that is accessed via a website and is managed by a company or organization on your behalf. It is the least secure type of wallet because the site could get hacked and you could lose all your coins, and you don't own the private keys to the wallet, so there is no way to recover those funds. Web wallets are good only for working with smaller amounts of currency or larger amounts if you are simply moving it through the wallet. Say, exchanging your Bitcoin for US dollars or another another fiat currency, I should say. So, a software wallet is one where it's installed on your computer or another device that you own, such as a phone or tablet, and that's managed by you. You own the private keys, you are responsible for keeping them safe and secure. So software wallets are more secure than web wallets, except that if your computer or device gets hacked, blah blah blah, you can lose all your coins. Or if your computer crashes and you're unable to recover the wallet.dat file and or the private keys, you will not be able to recover your funds. So, software wallet is more secure than a web wallet. However, it's still not 100% secure. So, a hardware wallet is a physical device that's designed only and specifically to secure your cryptocurrencies. As with a software wallet, you own the private keys and are responsible for keeping them safe. Hardware wallets are more secure than software wallets, and largely because they are basically hack-proof, to the best of my knowledge. So a hardware wallet is only connected to an internet connected device when you need to make a transfer. So that makes them extremely secure. Then a paper wallet is essentially a piece of paper with your wallet info, including private keys, that's printed out. Okay, you create one by installing a software wallet. You can also do this with a hardware wallet, but I don't think you would really want to. So then you export the private keys and or the word phrase for recovery, print it out, laminate it, and then you completely remove that software from your computer or device. Completely remove it. Empty your recycle bin, the whole 9 yards. So there is nothing left on your computer or device of that wallet. You've printed out what you need, and you can restore it in the future when you want to have access to that again. The idea with a paper wallet is to just put your coin in it and leave it. It's called HODL. You just hold it, right? One thing that I think is misunderstood about a paper wallet is that just because it's completely offline and on paper doesn't mean you cannot still put coin into it. Its address still exists on the blockchain, so you can still do mining or still send payments to that address, and it's all recorded in the blockchain. The permanent public ledger that's out there in the world has your wallet address, and anything sent to that wallet address is recorded in the public ledger blockchain, right? So years from now, when you take your paper wallet out of your safe deposit box, load up a software wallet on your computer and punch in your private key from that piece of paper, all those funds that have been being deposited to that account show up. So paper wallets are great for that. If you want to be the most secure you possibly can be, paper wallet / offline wallet, that's another way to call it, that's the way to go. So let's go ahead and start out. I'm going to start out with some web wallets. So the first one I want to cover here is Coinbase. Now, Coinbase currently only supports 3 currencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, as you can see here. Now, they do allow you to link with PayPal, a US bank account, or a credit or debit card. Now, this does allow you to buy or sell crypto right from the wallet, right from their site. You can also sell to PayPal. You cannot use PayPal directly to buy crypto. They don't allow that directly. But there is a workaround. PayPal has a PayPal prepaid card, which is a debit card. So, just got a reply there. Alright, so what you can do is, say you're getting money into your PayPal account from some other source, and you want to go ahead and invest that into crypto. What you can do is put it on your PayPal prepaid card and then have that linked to your Coinbase account, where you can then pay to buy crypto with a credit / debit card, right? So there's a little bit of a workaround there. Also with Coinbase, there's something called the Shift card. If you live in the United States, as far as I understand, this is a handy thing. I actually just ordered mine, so I don't have it yet, and I can't, say for sure personally that it's a 100% legit thing. I've done some research on it. I would not have ordered it had I not done research and felt pretty confident about it beforehand. Essentially, the Shift card, just to mention it briefly, what it does is it links with your Coinbase account, and you can make debit card transactions that pull directly out of your Bitcoin balance on Coinbase. So for me, where like I'm currently using PayPal and the PayPal prepaid debit card, it saves an extra step because I don't have to move it from Coinbase to PayPal prepaid, right? It comes directly out of your Coinbase Bitcoin balance, and there are no fees for normal debit card purchases. There are some fees, like ATM fee. It's like $2.50. That's totally normal. And then of course there's international fees if you're traveling out of the country, which are very reasonable. Okay, so that's Shift, but that's not what this video is about. So let's go ahead and move on. So another web wallet, this is another one that I use, is Cryptonator. Cryptonator supports quite a few different cryptocurrencies in terms of where web wallets go. So here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Blackcoin Dash, Dogecoin, Emercoin, Litecoin, Monero, Purecoin, Primecoin, Redcoin, Zcash. And then you can also select between your small selection of local fiat currencies. The Euro, US dollar, rubles, and Hryvnia? I'm not sure what that one is, honestly. Sorry. Maybe somebody in the comments can correct me on the pronunciation there. So, one thing that is very nice is they allow you to exchange your coin between any other coin that they support at no additional fee other than the standard and unavoidable network transaction fee for the currency that you're transferring from. Because in order to exchange a coin, you technically have to transfer that coin that you're starting with out in order to get it back in a different currency. So you do have to pay the network transaction fee. So if you're exchanging Bitcoin for Litecoin, you're going to pay the Bitcoin transaction fee to make that operation happen. And another thing that really just came up with them is if you have a prepaid mobile phone, you can pay it directly through Cryptonator with your Bitcoin. I have actually tested this. It does work. At least with my carrier, Boost Mobile. Pretty handy. Also, let's see, who do they actually go through? Bit refill. Here it is. Down at the bottom here. Can you see that? Yep. Alright. So Bit refill is the service that they're actually using here. If you don't want to use Cryptonator, you can just go directly to Bit refill and use their service through any Bitcoin wallet. The only thing that really does not work out for me with Cryptonator is cash deposits and cash withdrawals. I'm not able to set up a US bank account with them. I'm not able to set up a credit or debit card with them. If you want to deposit or withdraw cash with Cryptonator, you have to be able to use a service called Payeer. That's the only option they have available. Payeer does not do business with US residents, so that does not work for me. Obviously, if you are not a US resident, Payeer might work great for you, and all the best to you. I personally do like this wallet in terms of a web wallet. Seems to work quite well. Alright, so next we have some software wallets. Right, let's go ahead and get a little bit more secure. So Exodus, this is a really popular one. A lot of people are using this. I've been using it for a little while now. I really like it. They currently support 13 different cryptocurrencies. That includes Bitcoin, Dash, Decred, EOS, Ethereum, Gnosis, Golem, Litecoin, and then there's 5 more. They also do have another version that supports 26 different cryptocurrencies at the moment. That one's called Exodus Eden. Now, this one is not being supported by them, so it's basically a use at your own risk kind of thing. But it's essentially the same thing. So if I bring up Exodus, this is my Exodus wallet. What you can do with Exodus Eden is use your 12-word phrase, security phrase, that you get from Exodus, and use that to import your wallet into Exodus Eden. So they are both literally the same wallet. I make any kind of exchange from one, and it's reflected exactly the same in the other. And you can run them both at the same time. It's kind of funny. Why would I do that? Well, Eden, like I said, it supports a lot more different currencies, but it's not really supported. So if I have a problem with it, I don't really have anywhere to go. So, you know, I like it because it supports those other currencies, including Bitcoin Cash. Right? Whereas Exodus does not. Go into settings and assets for Exodus. Here's the list. Right? Bitcoin Cash is not there. Go into Eden, settings, assets, Bitcoin Cash, and several others. So for me, it's kind of a handy thing to have both right now. So Exodus is currently available for Windows 64-bit, Mac, and Linux. They currently do not have versions for iOS or Android yet. They do also allow for currency exchange between any of the currencies they support with only applicable network transaction fees. These are the same fees you pay to send currency. The amount of the fee depends on the currency and the amount of how much work that particular network is having to deal with at the time, essentially. They use a company called Shapeshift to do the exchanges. It's a very, very simple thing. Just go back to Eden here. You click on, or I'm sorry, just Exodus, not Exodus, Eden. Go to exchange, select Bitcoin temporarily unavailable. Go figure, when I'm trying to make a video. Alright, so if you wanted to exchange Dash to Ethereum, it'll show you how much you have available to exchange. Type in the amount, it'll show you how much you're going to receive in Ethereum. Hit exchange, and it takes a few minutes for that to actually happen, but it's very seamless. You can do it right from the wallet. Very handy feature to have. One thing that I do want to mention though about the Exodus wallet is they don't let you choose your Bitcoin transaction fee. Now this is important because a small transaction fee can mean it could take up to a week for your transaction to actually be confirmed on the blockchain. A really high transaction will mean it'll get confirmed within about an hour, most often. However, it costs a lot. That transaction fee can be a very large percent of the currency that you're actually looking to send. Now with Exodus, I actually had an email exchange with them because I wanted to know more about this. They do not give you any kind of control over that whatsoever. It is just automatically one of the highest transaction fees for Bitcoin that is currently being used at the time, and it does vary. But so they do that so that your transaction gets priority, so that it goes through quickly. But like I said, it can cost a lot doing it that way. So when using the Exodus wallet, be careful with your Bitcoin. The other altcoins, the other cryptocurrencies, doesn't seem to matter at all. They all have reasonable transaction fees and really quick transaction times. So it's only Bitcoin that really seems to have that transaction fee issue that I've seen. Alright. So another software wallet is Jaxx. This one also is very, very popular. They currently support 24 different cryptocurrencies. That includes Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Dash, Dogecoin, Gnosis, Golem, Zcash, and 15 more. Quite a few. Honestly, a lot of them aren't anything that I'm interested in dealing with, at least not currently, but they're there. And the fact that they have so many shows that they're interested in providing lots of options for their users. Now, Jaxx is currently available for Windows, 64-bit and 32-bit, x86, Linux, Mac OS X, Android, iOS, and as a Chrome extension. So there's a lot of availability there for Jaxx. They do also allow for currency exchange between any of the currencies they support with any only applicable network transaction fees. they also use the Shapeshift service for that. Now, one nice thing about Jaxx, if using it for Bitcoin, is that you can set the transaction fee level in the settings. Let me go ahead and bring over my Jaxx wallet here. Right, so if we go over here, select settings, it's the BTC mining fee. Right, go into that, average is default, and you can hit the I here to get more information. We expect transactions to confirm in approximately 3 blocks. However, it may take longer depending on the level of congestion on the blockchain network. Or you can select slow, cheap fees. We do not recommend to choose slow. This is the option that could take up to a week, possibly even longer under certain conditions to get a transaction moving. But you know, if you're more concerned with maintaining the value of your coin, say you have to move it for one reason or another, then you are concerned with how fast it's going to be moved, slow does work. It will take a long time. And then there's fast. And fast is the default that Exodus uses, that you don't get to change. It's just automatically set that way for you. So, at least in Jaxx, it's nice that you get to choose that. So, you can take the risk of having it take a long time if you want. Alright. So, let's go ahead and look at some hardware wallets. First up is KeepKey. Now, in my opinion, hardware wallets are by far the coolest. They're also more secure than web wallets or software wallets. They're essentially hack-proof, like I mentioned earlier. Now, the KeepKey wallet currently supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Dash, and Namecoin. They also utilize Shapeshift for currency exchange, which is very nice for a hardware wallet to have that by default already there. And an interesting tidbit is Shapeshift, the company, just recently acquired KeepKey, the company. So I'm really intrigued to see what might come out of this little marriage in the near future. I think it's going to be great for both Shapeshift and KeepKey. I personally love the KeepKey. I do not yet actually own a hardware wallet. I will in the near future, but right now I don't. I'm not holding enough crypto to justify the cost of purchasing a hardware wallet just yet. Right? So the KeepKey works with Windows, Mac, Linux, and Android. And this beauty is priced at $99 US. And while the site currently shows out of stock, if you click into the Amazon store, you can see that there are actually some available from other sellers. So, KeepKey, a very nice one. Most likely that will be the one that I go with. But next up, we have the Ledger hardware wallets. Now, they come in two varieties. There's the Ledger Nano S and the Ledger Nano Blue. Both support numerous currencies via their companion apps, and as best as I can tell, now I might be wrong, if I am, please correct me in the comments below. I don't see a shapeshift like exchange built with these. If that's the case, I'll honestly be pretty darn surprised. You know, for the quality and technology that goes into these, I would assume that they must have a built-in exchange similar to Shapeshift. So they both work with Windows, Mac OS, Linux, or Chrome OS. Now we're talking about the Chrome operating system. And they use the Chrome app on those operating systems. And they are also compatible with Android via integration with the Mycelium wallet, which is a software wallet for Android, which I'm not covering today. One of the many wallets that it was so difficult deciding on what wallets to actually cover. So that might be one I'll touch on in the future. So, one other difference between the Nano S and the Nano Blue is the Nano Blue is this nice one here. Let's just go ahead and click on this. You can see it looks more like a tablet than a thumb drive. Smaller than your phone, as you can see by the image there. It is a touch screen, but it also supposedly has support for Bluetooth and connectionless NFC. As far as I know, it is the only hardware wallet that would support that. It is not yet currently available. It is available for pre-order. So the Nano S goes for 58 euro. And currently that translates to about 69.81 USD, so about $70. The Nano Blue is priced for pre-order at 229 euro, or about 275, 276 US dollars. Next up, we have the Trezor. As far as I understand, this one's been around the longest of the hardware wallets that are available. It's very, very trusted by a lot of people. It's a very simple, robust design. It's designed to be that way for security. So, the Trezor also supports numerous currencies via Trezor apps. I'm not super familiar with their website. Let's see if we can find. Is it in Docs? Trezor apps. Okay. So on this page you can see there are numerous apps that support numerous different functions. There's some more and what they do. And there's actually quite a bit of information on their website regarding this. It's very well documented. So I have not spent the time to go through all of this. So I honestly probably have missed some important things about the Trezor. What I do know is that Trezor works with Windows, Linux, Mac, and Android. It's currently priced at €89 or about 107 USD. So, once again, that's the Trezor. Now, the last part is paper wallets. I'm going to go ahead and save that for another video, as paper wallets are really only necessary if you have a lot of value to save and protect, and honestly, if that's the case, you probably would already know how to do that. If you don't, or you really want me to do a video on that, I absolutely can, absolutely will. So let me know. I probably will do one in the future regardless, but for this video I'm going to try to, keep it a little bit shorter here. And so we'll leave it with the wallets that I've covered thus far. Also, in probably the nearer future, I'm going to do a video on some of the more advanced functions of some of these wallets, specifically the software wallets and hardware wallets, such as restoring or even transferring a wallet from one device or software app to another without transaction fee. You're literally taking your existing blockchain wallet address and bringing it into another program. It's kind of like you saw here, where I've got the Exodus and Exodus Eden, where they're both literally the same wallet account. Well, if you didn't notice, my Jaxx wallet happens to be the same. If I go to Bitcoin here, 0.00306,729, 0.00306,729. It's literally the same account. I'm just using different software with it. That gives me a little bit of versatility. So I'm not limited by the limitations of Exodus, being that Exodus is not available on Android. I can have Jaxx on my Android, and it accesses the same account that my Exodus does on the computer. So anyway, we'll do some of that in a future video. Alright guys, I hope you found this helpful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. If not, please let me know down in the comments. I appreciate any and all critique. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask. I do my best to respond to all questions and comments. If you do care to donate to the channel, there are crypto addresses you can send to. They're down in the description. Let me know in the comments what you have donated so that I can ensure that those donations go towards improving the channel. And guys, until next time, be cool.